Hello, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Johnson here today to talk to you about the element of art that we call value. Value in art means going from dark to light. So I'm going to make a value scale down here at the bottom of my paper. And what that is it looks kind of like a ladder. But what it does is we move from dark to light with a color. So I'm going to grab a color out here, and I grabbed blue. So at the bottom of my value ladder, I'm going to draw color as dark as I possibly can, pushing hard with my crayon, but not so hard that I break my crayon. And then as I go up the ladder, I'm going to color a little bit lighter, just like I'm going up the steps of a ladder, and get lighter and lighter, so I'm just not pushing as hard until at the very top I'm barely pushing to the paper. So right here is a value scale, and again that shows me moving from darkest to mediums to lightest. So today for your project, you are going to show me value in your picture. We are going to be drawing an ice cream cone. Now I love ice cream. My very first job was scooping ice cream. So we're going to make a triple decker ice cream. So 3 scoops on your ice cream. To start, I'm going to make the cone at the bottom of my paper, and I want it to be a triangle that points down. So I'm going to make a dot at the very bottom to show where the point of my triangle will be. And then I'm going to make 2 more where the other edges will be. And then it's just a dot to dot, so I get to connect them to make my triangle that points down. Now for my first ice cream scoop, you could just make a circle, but I'm going to make kind of a little bit of a bottom or a base to my circle like that. And that way I get a little bit of extra ice cream down there. There's 1 scoop, but we're going to make more. So on top of that one, I'm going to make another scoop of ice cream with a little bit of a bottom or a base there. And there's my second scoop, but I still want more, so I'm going to go ahead and make my 3rd scoop of ice cream, and there it is on top. Now, when we color these ice cream scoops, I want you to show me value. So we're going to start by coloring our darkest at the bottom, move to medium, and then very light on top. So I'm going to get another color here for my ice creams, and again, push as hard as I can on the bottom when I color. Make sure it's nice and solid and as dark as that color can be on the paper, but again, I don't want to break my lovely crayons here, so I'm going to color hard but not break them. There we go. I am not coloring my best right now, but I sure hope that you take your time and do your very best on your art projects, because that's what I like to see. So as we move up on our next ice cream scoop, I'm going to use the same color, but just not push so hard. So kind of a regular or medium coloring with my crayon on the next scoop, or the one in the middle there. So here we go, and hopefully you can tell that it's just not quite as dark as that scoop on the bottom. And then when we get to our very top scoop, that's when we're barely going to touch the crayon to the paper and make the lightest value, or the lightest color of all, for our ice cream. So there we go. Hopefully you can tell that it is getting lighter towards the top and darker at the bottom. And this is a value scale, or showing things that are getting dark to light. Now you could go back on the bottom and add more if you need to see a little bit more of a difference there, but I just want to see a change so it looks like it is changing the value. Again, use the same color crayon. This is the same blue. I just pushed harder, medium, and light. and the same color green where I pushed harder, medium, and light. But here's an ice cream cone that's done where I've added detail on the cones, a cherry on top, some drips. You could add sprinkles or chocolate sauce or whatever you'd like. And even look how I added different values, or a dark and a light, in the cone there. So showing value in art is a great way to add detail. I can't wait to see what you guys create and show me for value.